Hello. Today we're going to build an WSB-600 cable assembly. We're going to build it using our WSB-600 tool, very easy to use prep tool. We're going to use our EZ-600 or NMHS-X connector, a very low VSWR, rugged, strain relief, little ribs in the back for improved strain relief and weather sealing. Nice, repeatable, EZ style, no soldering. And we're going to introduce also our WSB-600 weather seal boot, or IP67 boot. This boot takes the place, or can take the place, of a traditional adhesive line shrink boot. The adhesive line shrink boot can also provide a nice weather seal, but it requires quite a bit of labor, requires a little bit of skill, and requires, of course, a heat source. If you're out in the field, you're going to need a butane heat source or electric heat source, something along those lines to shrink that. So with this boot, you don't need that. So we'll get started. What we're going to do first, the boots come with little packets of silicone, and these things, you can use these out in the field. I also highly recommend this material called P80. It's a rubber lubricant. It's biodegradable. All it takes is a drop to get started. Just put that on the cable there, and you get the boot on there, get it started, and just slide it back and get it out of your way. At that point, take your crimp ferrule, place it over the cable, take your CST-600 tool, make sure there's nothing stuck inside one, place it over the cable like so, and you start to press down on that thumb switch and start to turn at the same time. And once that bottoms out, make an extra revolution or two, leave it depressed, pull, and you take that pellet right off that center conductor. Take the film and everything right off. Now you flip the tool around, there's a deburr tool in there. You use that to deburr that center conductor. Just a little bit of back and forth, nice deburr. Now you go on to site 2, make sure it's set for crimp. And just let the tool do the work. Spin the tool around the cable until it spins freely. Just like that, like so. So you take the jacket off without damaging the braid wires in any way. At this point, you're ready for the connector. All you do is take those braid wires and just fold them back a little bit, like so. Take your connector, get it started. You notice it's already a snug fit there. Give it a little extra push. You feel it come in contact with the center conductor. Once that happens, give it an extra push, an additional push. That's the fingers, those 4 fingers, beryllium copper fingers, riding up on the center conductor. Take the ferrule, bring it forward, and you notice the braid wires are right where you want them to be. There's no more cutting with scissors, right where you want them to be. You can take the CT600 crimp tool at this point, or the CTU, the big, heavier, ratcheted crimp tool. For our purposes here, we'll take the CT600 today. It's a fairly new tool. It's an economical crimp tool for the WSB-600. And you want to crimp this just once, and you want to crimp it right at the back of the connector, like so. At this point, we're going to bring that boot up. We'll just take one more drop of lubricant, place it on the cable. I'm just going to slide that right up, like so. You heard it snap onto the back of the connector. So at that point, you have a rugged, weather seal, IP67 connector termination. So let's do the other side now. We'll go through the other side a little more quickly. All we do is take a drop of lubricant, place it on the cable, take our boot, get it started, place it right over the cable, and just slide it back out of the way. Straighten that out a little bit. Take our crimp ferrule, slide it over the cable, make sure the tool is clean, place the tool on side 1, start the thumb switch, press it down and turn it. Once it bottoms out, make an extra turn or 2, keep it depressed, and pop that off. Flip it around, there's a deburr tool there. All you need is a little back and forth to take all the burrs off the center conductor. Now you're still on side 2, make sure it's set for crimp, let the tool do the work, just spin the tool until it spins freely, just like so. At that point, you take your connector, you take your round wire braid, you fold them back, connector gets started, you can see it's a snug fit already. You push it, you feel it stop, it's coming in contact with the center. Give it an extra push, that's those fingers riding up on the center conductor. Take the ferrule, you bring it all the way up, braids it where you want it to be. You take your CT600 tool, you crimp it once, just right at the back of the connector. Once you get that started, the tool will lock in place. It's a ratcheting tool, you can grip all the way. At this point, you straighten out just a little bit, put another little drop of lubricant on the cable, just for good measure. All you do is just take that and just pull it right up. You hear it snap in place, it locks onto the back of the connector. At this point, you have a good low VSWR, rugged, very good connector retention in the neighborhood of 250 pounds. You've got, in the mated condition, you have an IP67 assembly that's protected to the environment. And you also have very good strain relief. Thanks a lot.